Lions fans rejoice. The season is nigh. Just 24 hours to the Monday Night Football kickoff. Detroit Lions versus the G-Man, the New York Giants. Here today to give you a preview of that game. Here to give you every win and every loss and the reasons why I've got the Lions, yes, winning 11 games, and yes, winning the division. Hear me out. So let's start off with it. Like I said, I'm not going to delay it, not going to, lead you to this roundabout thing. I've got the Lions winning the division. I've got the Lions winning 11 games. Call it cornbread, call it Kool-Aid. Obviously, I'm a fan. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit biased toward our team, but I try to take a professional analytical look at this thing. And so, believe me or not, here are my reasons why. I've got three main reasons why I've got the Lions winning these 11 games. And I'll tell you the games I think they'll win, tell you the games I think that they'll lose. So, starting off is Optimus 9. It all starts with the quarterback. And if Matthew Stafford can play closer to what he did 2 years ago, not like last year in the second half, not like he did in 2012, then yes, this team is going to be better. That goes without saying, though. Let's think about this thing. Previous to last year, he statistically was a very good quarterback in the second half. In the fourth quarter, having one of the higher QB ratings. Things went 180 last year, and he really struggled. You add a year of maturation, you add better coaches, which means better mechanics, better footwork, more weapons, looking off receivers a time or two. To me, it's a recipe for this young man to have a breakout year. It doesn't have to be 40-plus touchdowns like 2011, but if you cut the interceptions down, throw 30, 35 TDs with an improved running game, this guy's going to play better. So that's the main reason why this team is going to float. They're going to sink or float based off of what Stafford does. I'm predicting him to have a breakout year, and that's the main reason. Number one, as to why they will win 11 games this year. Now, number two, it's on defense. It's the ability to get after the quarterback. Last year, defensive line, highly touted, bantied about. They didn't produce. They didn't bring down the quarterback. They had lots of pressures, which is good. That's still important. But actual sacks did not come. Did not create a lot of pressure when we need to, especially in the fourth quarter, especially on your 3rd and 10s, your 3rd and 12s. The quarterback's got 12, 13, 14 seconds, it seemed like, to pass the ball. And with our secondary, usually a guy would end up being open. Well, why is our defensive line going to be better this year? Yes, Ziggy has been fighting injuries, but him and Devin Taylor were rookies last year, produced a lot. Traditionally, when you're 24, 25, and you're young, you get better each and every year. So, don't call me a mathematician, but a year of maturation for Ziggy Ansah and Devin Taylor should do them good. Then you have a motivated Nick Fairley. I'm putting that slightly. He'll be more motivated than ever. How much is that? Is that 50% of a Fairley? Is that 40%? Whatever it is, he'll be more motivated this year, in my opinion, than ever. Still probably won't be 100%, which is what we would love to have from him, but it will be more because he's on a contract year. Now, some will say he's 100% motivated, so being on a contract year doesn't matter. I wouldn't argue with that. But if there's a little bit left in the tank, if he can give you 0.5% more because he's playing for big money, he's going to do just that. Then you look at our defensive ends. To me, Jason Jones, Devin Taylor, Ziggy Ansah, George Johnson, that foursome is better than Ziggy Ansah, Willie Young, Israel Adonijah from last year, and Devin Taylor once again. Two guys out. Willie Young, who looked good for the Bears today. That's not good to see. But Willie Young and Israel Adonijah out. Jason Jones, healthy for the whole year, hopefully, but at least starting off. And yes, George Johnson. I think those two guys trump what we're getting from Adonijah and trump what we would get from Willie Young. And then, once again, another year, second year for Taylor and Ansah, so the line should be better. Addition by subtraction for the secondary. Lewis Delman's out, James Ahedebo, Don Carey, Jerome Copeland, anybody in. Trust me, this guy is overrated, Lewis Delmas. So the secondary should be better from that standpoint. So you add all those things. The line, the secondary improvement, the defense overall is better, and this is the second reason why I have the Lions win 11 games. And last but not least, it's the coaching. The coaching has improved. You have a guy that's solid, that's consistent, that isn't a loose cannon. He's more disciplined, and this should filter and factor into the team being more consistent, more disciplined. So you got to love our chances of cutting down penalties, cutting down costly turnovers, playing smarter. So let's do what we have to do and take care of business. And it does start Monday. I've got us winning 30-20. It's simple. Eli Manning in the offense has not looked that good. Odell Beckham Jr. isn't going to play. I think the momentum and the crowd's going to be live. It's going to be pumped. We're going to have a good showing. A lot of new faces that want to prove themselves. So I have us winning. Like I said, final score 30-20. For the MVPs, special teams, it's Nick Freese. he won't get freezed. He's going to go 3 for 3 for field goals. He's going to kick one over 50. He's going to go 3 for 3 for extra points. So perfection is always good. That's what you strive for. On offense, Golden Tate's going to have a come-out party. He's going to say, listen, and not like Michael Sam, no pun intended. Sorry for the bad joke. But he is going to have a coming-out party for this team. He's going to come out there. He's going to catch 7 balls. Going to have 120 yards. He's going to score 2 touchdowns. I'm loving what Tate can do this year. Won't have games like this every week, but first week in, first week out, he's going to represent and say, I'm here. Now, for our defensive MVP, it's Nick Fairley. He wants to show that he is worth it. He wants to show that he deserves the big fat contract. No pun intended on the word fat. He's going to have 4 tackles, a sack and a half, and maybe, just maybe, a forced fumble. Like I said, this is the game to set the tone. I've got us winning. I know I sound like all Kool-Aid and cornbread. I don't care. I honestly think that this team has what it takes to win 11 games. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Give me your opinion. Are you going down there? I'll be down there tailgating. Hopefully you see me at Eastern Market. We'll be wearing this beautiful Lions shirt. Come up to me and say, hey, Jerry, I know you. You look familiar. Shake my hand. Have a hot dog. Have a beer. It's Lions season. It's starting. I'm excited. Won't get much sleep tonight. I know you won't, but you'll see this video in the morning, and hopefully I will pump you up, get you excited, because this is what we have to do. We are one pride. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, it will be a post-game conference, so to speak. Hopefully a post-game win, recap. This has been Jerry Mallory. Until then, thank you for watching for SB Nation and PrideDetroit.com.